All right, we're back again, this time with in-house commodities. We have Dynasty Nerds members here. Guys that I see on not a regular basis, but I've seen often, my friend Dennis Bennett. And of course, Dynasty Nerds contributor Tristan Cook as well. Give the audience your Twitter handle.
You can find me at culture_coach.
At Tristan Cook _.
And they obviously work for the greatest Dynasty site of all time, DynastyNerds.com. And here we are talking hot takes again. Tristan, I know you had a guy that the Dynasty community right now, definitely in Superflex, is literally just overly excited about. Like, if you mention this guy's name, for some people, they can't stand up because they're going to embarrass themselves. You think Jalen Hurts is overrated. Tell the audience why Jalen Hurts is overrated.
I do. I mean, part of it's anecdotal a little bit because I watched the Dynasty community love Drew Locke, and after 4 games of his rookie year, he looked good. Everyone thought he was going to be a great QB. He got overdrafted, and now he's fighing with Teddy Bridgewater.
Some people go from 6 to midnight. Some people go from
midnight to 6. Yeah,
and
it's
that's
unfortunate.
where we're at. Yeah. Could that be Jalen Hurts? He looked really good in his preseason first game with the connection.
He did. I mean, I think he's got a chance. I think he's being way overdrafted and way overvalued.
Agreed.
So if I have him, I'm selling him. If I don't have him, I'm not buying him. There's no way you're going to pay that value. But he might lose some value if he struggles a little bit, and then I might be interested. It's not that I hate him. I just think at the price that he's at and the way that he's currently being valued, there's no way that I'm in on him.
And on top of that, all the rumors, like from the people that I trust in the industry, are saying Deshaun Watson's highest likely destination is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Exactly.
They have the draft capital to do it. They have the quarterback to give back, and a guy like Jalen Hurts. And we've talked about it in Dynasty Nerds podcast many times. Like, does Jalen Arms have the strong enough arm to succeed long term in the NFL? We don't believe so. We think Jalen Hurts is a nice quarterback. More so a nice backup quarterback over anything else. And what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? Like, are we looking? His rushing ability offers some intrigue here, but
he's got some tools that are nice, but he doesn't have anything, I don't think, that's long lasting in the NFL. I mean, his arm is good, but it's not good enough to be a consistent starter. He's got rushing ability, but he's not gonna wow you with the athleticism and moves. He's good. He's just, I'd rather have him as, backing up Deshaun Watson if I'm an Eagles GM.
And even his fantasy numbers, like they're not like to die for. I mean, like, they're not things you fall in love with here. So, like, I'm with you. I've been on this boat the whole time. Jalen Hurts is a hard sell for me in Superflex. Where can I move on? Can I get Zach Wilson for Jalen Hurts? Can I get?
I mean, I think right now you get Zach Wilson plus a lot. Like,
a lot?
Maybe not a lot, but the way that Jalen Hurts is being seen by some people, it feels like you can sell Jalen Hurts for a quarterback that has just as much, if not more, upside and a pick.
Flip that then, because I think Zach Wilson's probably like lower viewed in the Dynasty community than I view him. Justin Fields. Like, I'd rather have Justin Fields handily over Jalen Hurts. Do you think you'd trade Jalen Hurts for Justin Fields today?
I think so. I don't.
And would you do that? Obviously, you would.
I would absolutely do that. I'd take Justin Fields.
Strongly agree. And I know, Dennis, you had a guy, Irv Smith Jr. Everybody knows the name. How has he produced? He's looking good. Now that Kyle Rudolph is out the door, why do you think our viewers should get out there and attack the dynasty value of Irv Smith Jr., tight end of the Minnesota Vikings?
Well, first off, I was looking to see if I had any shares of Justin
on your phone,
Hurts
nonetheless,
on the Dynasty GM,
the greatest,
to see if I could get some more Justin Fields, but unfortunately, I have 0 shares of.
That's not
Jalen
good.
Hurts.
That's not a good place to be. Then 0 is not a good number. Teams. It's not a good. If you times anything by 0, guess what comes back?
0.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. That's not good, Dennis.
So I'm going to be stuck with my 2 shares of Justin Fields because I can't use Hurts to get anymore.
Okay.
Anyways, back to Irv Smith
Jr.
Respect
his father.
Rightfully so.
Tell the people in the microphone, nonetheless.
So, Irv is in a position to take a step up. Kyle Rudolph is gone. Adam Thielen's on the downside of his career. Still very effective. Jefferson's good. Kirk Cousins is effective, if not spectacular.
But they clearly want to get away from Kirk Cousins, too, because they tried to actively get Justin Fields.
Right. But Zimmer likes to run the ball, Dalvin Cook. But when they get down close, they need a weapon. And Irv Smith has shown he can be that weapon. It isn't going to take a lot to progress from tight end 12 to tight end 7.
Doesn't take much. It's It's like Zimmer's a coach. It's like a zipper, up and down, right? Like It's like tight end 8 to tight end 16, up and down, up and down. What are you showing me? That's appropriate. That's not appropriate.
And last season it was 25 points between tight end 7 and tight end 19.
That's not a big difference. That's not even John Holmes. That's like Rich Dotson.
Right. That's what Ashley says.
You can't win them all.
No.
So
not even some of them.
If you can get Irv Smith now, I think it's the right time. He's shown enough to secure the position. Tyler Conklin is not a threat.
Not a threat. He's not even like a. You take away the T, the H, the R, the E. He's not even an at.
Right. So get Irv Smith. He's as cheap as he's going to be over the next 5 years.
I agree. This is cheapest.
Tight ends are like quarterbacks. Good ones last a long time. Irv Smith, he's agile,
super young,
quick,
can play halfback.
Yep.
I don't at Matt, who usually sits in the exact chair you're sitting at. He's a big Irv Smith proponent, and I agree because Adam Thielen's older. This is an offense is probably going to take another step in a different direction here soon, and he could be a focal point outside of Justin Jefferson. So where is that tight end? I preach on this show all the time. Like, tight end can give you such an edge in your dynasty league over your opponents because it's such a shallow position where there's high-end players. So, like, running back has high-end players. Quarterbacks, wide receivers, they all have high-end players. Tight end does not. So if you can find the edge at tight end, that could literally be the difference between you winning championship and not over that position. Because if you face an elite teammate and they don't have a high-end tight end, but you have good receivers, good running backs, and good tight ends, if you play dynasty for long-term, which is over 3 years, 4 years, you get high-end teams and low-end teams. It starts to get a little bit more transparent where the competition is. Where do you get the edge? You get the edge between Darren Waller, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, TJ Hawkinson, Mark Andrews. Well, who else is jumping into that fold, right? Where do we find them? Could Irv Smith be it? My friend Dennis Bennett thinks so. So you should get out there today and trade for that player.
Well, and right now, most people think it's going to be Noah Fant.
Disagree. Hands aren't good enough.
And so,
too many weapons on the outside.
But the price for Fant now is a lot higher than it is for Irv Smith.
I'd rather have Mike Gesicki over there. Dallas Goedert is easily over those guys, so yes.
So disregard them. Go get Irv Smith.
Listen to Dennis. Go get Irv Smith. F Noah Fant. Double F. F Fant. F Fant. Double F. Thanks, guys. Tristan, tell again where they can find you.
At Tristan Cook _.
Where do you write for?
Dynasty Nerds.
The greatest what?
Dynasty website.
Dennis?
Culture _coach.
Tell them your podcast.
Fantasy Football Roundtable.
Yeah, it's a great podcast as well. And he's our managing editor. So all the great content you see is courtesy of our friend, Dennis Bennett. On to the next one.